Hey everybody, I'm Dan Compton and welcome back to Dan the Starman! So, this week we tell another story of how I met Dove Cameron the second time in a row. I'm going to tell you the story of how I met Dove Cameron the second time. It was 4 years ago today, and it was December 16th of 2018, so it was 4 years ago today that I met my idol Dove Cameron the second time in New York City. So, today I'm going to tell you the story of how I met her the second time in New York City 4 years ago today. So, before we get started, we need to tell my awesome story with our awesome storybook. So, let's get it out, shall we? Alright, so, once again I give you my Once Upon a Time book. So, get yourself ready, make yourself comfortable, because it's story time, guys. So, you're going to hear the story of how I met my idol Dove Cameron the second time in New York City 4 years ago today. And remember, everything that I'm about to tell you is 100% absolutely true. So, let's begin, shall we? So, once upon a time, this is the story of how I met my idol Dove Cameron 4 years ago, the second time on December 16th, 2018, so it was 4 years ago today. So, it all began on the story of, this story begins when I was on a plane to LaGuardia, New York from Orlando. So, I was on a plane to LaGuardia, New York, and when I got there, when I landed, I took an Uber to this awesome hotel called the Pods of Times Square. And then I stayed at the Pod in Times Square for 2 nights, including the night that I got there. So, on the day that I met my idol Dove Cameron, I was getting ready to see Clues the Musical, which is what Dove Cameron starred in. But before the show even started, I had a lot of time to spare, so I went to stroll around to see New York City and got to see the awesome big Christmas tree in Rockefeller Center. And then, when it came to the time to see the show of Clues the Musical, luckily, I was only a short walk away from where I was staying in the hotel of the Pod Times Square. So, when I got to the show, I was able to find my seat and I got my ticket. Next thing you know, I bought a souvenir t-shirt, the one I'm wearing right now, as you can see. And then before the show even started, I got to my seat, and it was a really good orchestra seat. It was on the front. It was on the first floor of the auditorium, basically. I enjoyed the show with Dove Cameron and Clues the Musical. It was a really good show, by the way. And then, after the show was over, that was when I went straight from my seat into the barricade of where I could meet the cast and Dove Cameron. And then, when the show was over, it took about at least 8 minutes for Dove Cameron to show up. So before Dove Cameron arrived, I got the chance to meet some of her castmates as well, including there were some really nice people, by the way. And then, about 8 minutes later, Dove Cameron showed up. And then it took about at least 5 minutes for her to come to me. And then when she came to me in the audience, or in the crowd, of course, she basically, I got a selfie with her 3 times, and then I got her autograph 2 times. And then I asked her, "Hi, do you remember me from last time? I met you in Disney World 3 years ago." And I showed her the picture of her meeting me last time, and then next thing you know, she remembered me. And then I gave her an awesome Christmas and birthday gift as well. Early Christmas and early birthday gift for her, and I gave her a sweet gift bag with a lot of things that she loves, with a variety of things. And then I gave her some creative Mickey Mouse ears I designed, and then her reaction was, "A creative gift? Oh my God, Janet, you're such a sweetheart. Thank you. I love you so much." And then she hugged me. It was so heartwarming. And that was how I met Dove Cameron the second time in New York City, and it was all 100% absolutely true. Thank you all so much. That was an awesome story. Well, that's all the time we have for today, guys. So before we go, let's take a look at our subscribe count yet again, shall we? Okay then, we're looking pretty good so far. We're up to 537 subscribers. That's pretty good so far. So, I want you all to keep telling your friends, and I want you to keep telling everyone you know all over your hometown to subscribe to my channel, Dan the Starman, please. And to those of you who are just started to join me on Dan the Starman, welcome to my channel, and I hope you're enjoying my videos. So, thank you all for joining me, and I will see you next week. Until then, this is Dan Compton, and I am Dan the Starman, everybody. Thank you all very much, and I'll see you next time. Have a nice day, guys. Oh, and also, stay tuned for the awesome next week, because before Christmas comes, I'm going to show you some awesome I'm going to premiere some really awesome clips of the awesome Christmas shows that are taking place in Universal. Thank you all for joining me. See you next time. Have a nice day, guys.